And Supersize Your Business. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Let's talk about it today. This whole month, we're focusing on the spiritual aspects. Spiritual health and well-being is what we want for our business, of our businesses. Now, today's topic, people would say, oh, it's so woo-woo. Why are you talking about this? And I'm going to say, because it's absolutely true. Paying attention to our sixth sense about our individual lives, but even about our businesses, is huge. I have so many stories about where I did and did not listen to that inner voice, that connection to a higher power, and made the wrong decision in light of thinking I was making the right decision in my mind, because intellectually everything looked awesome on paper and sounded like a great idea. But it wasn't until after the fact I found out the truth and the real information. Kind of like politics right now, right? In the world that we live in, we're finding out what's really been going on, not what we thought or should have been going on all of these years. So today our topic is, and my challenge for you is, to pay attention to that sixth sense, that gut intuition, that instinct that is a part and needs to be a part of all our decision making. I know that I share a tool, the head, heart, and intuition tool, for making decisions and choices among alternatives pretty often every year as part of our annual challenge, because I have learned, and I have huge examples in my personal life and my professional life, where I didn't listen to that instinct, that gut instinct, and made decisions that took me years to unravel. One was with selection of a business partner. Everything seemed fine and good and dandy, and lo and behold, the person's true colors showed up after we had become partners, and almost killed me, that one. So we need to be careful to find ways to tap into and listen to our intuition in our personal life as well as in our businesses, especially in our businesses, because we come in contact with so many more people, and the vast majority of people are awesome and good and want to help us and want to do business with us and want to see us succeed. But there are those few that should not be trusted. And we need to know how that shows up in our inner knowing and in our, how it shows up in our bodies, how it feels, so that we actually listen to that intuition. We don't negate it and make a choice that isn't right for us. So how do we go about doing that? We can actually, we all have this. You might say, I don't have any intuition, I don't have a sixth sense, but we absolutely positively all do. It's just a matter of quieting our lives enough to actually notice how it shows up in our body, how it shows up in our thoughts, and the things and the opportunities that we even see and allow ourselves to see. It's that, that inner knowing. It's the connection to something outside of us, a higher power, whatever you want to call it, that gives us that ping that says, stop, don't go down that dark alley. Don't do business with that particular person. Don't let another entity see your customer list, etc. Even though they say they're going to buy you, don't do that. Bad move. Even if they seem okay on the top, if you haven't done enough research and digging, I always say err on the side of caution when it comes to certain things that we divulge or that we share with other people. So today, I am curious, have you had an experience like one of mine where it turned out bad? Or have you had an experience where you actually listened to that sixth sense and that intuition, and it turned out really well? I would actually like to hear some of those stories, because I've tend to learn more from the mistakes I've made in the past, and because those are in my face. Here's the huge lesson learned. Please don't do this again. Make sure you listen to your head, your heart, and your intuition whenever you make any decision or choice among alternatives. And I'm to the point where I pretty much do that. Because I've had enough of those bad lessons in totally different situations that have taught me there's more to life and business than what things look like on paper. It's pretty easy for people to fudge things on paper. Even with the internet and the way we can research things now, there's still ways that people are deceptive and share partial truths, right? All right, that's it. That's our topic for today. I would love to know your experience with this. Share in the comments below so we can learn from one another. And I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow with another spiritual health and well-being related way to grow and build and supersize our businesses. Have a great day.